Oh, good morning, my bass brethren. I'm here today. I just thought I'd just give a little shout out and introduce myself. My name's Scott Dasson. I live in Irondequoit, New York. Coincidentally, home of the great House of Guitars. Um, I only mention that because the House of Guitars looms big in my history and has been a really huge factor in my just bass story and development as a player. But I've been playing since 1967, and coincidentally, my first instrument came from the great House of Guitars. Um, but as a bass player, I've often taken the path less traveled, and I'm just sort of trying to share that experience with all my bassists out, all the bassists out there in the world who care to listen. As everyone knows, I'm a big fan of Gibson basses, Gibson non-reverse Thunderbirds in particular. But that list extends to Gibson EBOs and EB3s and Epiphone Newports and Rivolis and Heyman basses and Hofner basses and Cleara basses. I love. I've never met a bass I didn't like, is what I like to say. They're all beautiful in their own right, and I just really get so much enjoyment just exploring and trying things out and hearing what other people use to get the sounds that they desire. It's just a fascinating subject to me. So I try and share my experience here on YouTube with some vintage basses maybe some people will never get to try, like a non-reverse Thunderbird. I would like to say anything I demonstrate here is something I believe in. People don't ship me basses for free, and then I get to say nice groovy things about it. It's either something in my collection or that I've recently bought, just like you. I pay for my basses, and I review them here. Sometimes a little over enthusiastically, probably, but I do try and remain try and keep it factual. But I just love bass, and it just brings me great joy. And the only bass I never bought, but I did really like, was the Gene Simmons Thunderbird. I just point that out to you. But anything I try here and present to you guys is something I think is worthwhile, and I've spent my hard-earned cash on. I'm not subsidized by any manufacturer or organization. I just want you guys to know that. I love sharing this with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Please, respond, give me some feedback. I love to chat bass. Anytime somebody wants to chat bass, man, hit me up, because I'll go on for days. So just Scott Dasson here, aka God of Thunder in the Bass Forums. I am waiting for my cease and desist order from Gene Simmons. Actually, I'm a little disappointed I haven't heard from him yet. So take care, keep on rocking.